What up, this is Rama Screen covering movies, TV, and entertainment, and here's my review of Freeform's new series, Single Drunk Female. Hey, before you watch my review, please subscribe to my channel, press that like button, and ring that bell so you can get notified whenever I post new videos. And if you'd like to help support this channel, please do so at patreon.com/ramascreen. That's patreon.com/ramascreen. Let's rock this. Of all the new shows out there, this probably has the most brutally honest title. What's it about? Well, it's about a female, and she's single, and she's drunk. Wait, correction, she's trying to no longer be drunk. Honestly, I don't know much about Alcoholic Anonymous nor their 12 Steps program. I'm more of a moderate drinker. But going into screening this, I was wondering, how on earth are they gonna find the humor in this? Is this even a laughable topic? But I started watching it, and there are a total of 10 episodes in this first season. And you know what? This show, Single Drunk Female, is kinda enjoyable. It's a dramedy, so it's one of those shows where at the end of each episode there's a life lesson to be learned. And while the comedy is not laugh out loud hysterical, it's very much character based and just the right amount of observational funny. Written and created and executive produced by Samantha Fink. In Single Drunk Female, after a public flameout at a New York media company, 20-something alcoholic Samantha Fink is forced to seize the only chance she has to sober up and avoid jail time. Moving back home with her overbearing mother, Carol, back in Greater Boston, Samantha restarts her life, working at a local grocery store while surrounded by all of the triggers that made her drink in the first place. Confronted with remnants of her old life, including run-ins with her perfect former best friend who is now dating her ex, Samantha sets out on a path to move past her worst self and figure out her best self. Starring Sophia Black-D'Elia, Alia Sheedy, Rebecca Henderson, and Garrick Bernard. Okay, comedies about drunk people are common, right? That's why we have 1001 party movies out the wazoo. But comedies about sobriety, now that's the tricky part. And that's what I think is interesting about what Samantha Fink had created here. Because Single Drunk Female feels like it's written by people who not only probably had gone through the experience themselves, but they can also see the lighter side, the not so serious side about sobriety without minimizing sobriety itself. The first couple of episodes are about how Samantha enters the program, and the subsequent episodes are about Samantha figuring out whether or not she can get her life back on track. All along, she is supported by her sponsor, her AA friends, her mom's decent boyfriend, and these characters are likable and fun to watch. Even Samantha's probation officer has a few chuckle-worthy moments that leave a mark. By the way, there's a lot of alcohol-related puns on this show. There's even a St. Patrick's Day episode where they, of course, have to fight the temptation. So it gets pretty wild. This is my first time noticing lead actress Sophia Black-D'Elia. I wasn't familiar with her past gigs prior to this show, but there's a certain heart and delight to her whole not giving a damn attitude. Sophia exudes so much confidence in her performance, even as her character Samantha makes constant trial and error in her journey into getting her shit together, including making amends, doing community service, the whole shebang. I think my favorite episodes are the ones involving Samantha discerning which parts about her previous life are worth keeping and which parts are better off left behind. Because sometimes it takes being sober to realize the good you got going around you. Not sure whether or not a well-intentioned adult dramedy tackling topics like this would find its audience, but if you give it a chance, Single Drunk Female may not necessarily end up becoming your most favorite new show of the year, but it certainly won't be your least.